What else is here? Now, obviously, we already know that there is more James Bond movies coming. Ever since like Daniel Craig's final outing of Bond, big question has been remained like who is going to be the next Bond. But obviously, whenever you think of who's going to be the next Bond, another question remains: who should be the director? Because you need a director for the Bond too. I mean, there's been some really cool directors on board with the Bond films. Obviously, Sam Mendes did a great job. But looks like there is now rumors going around that there are a few directors that is being looked at to direct the next Bond film. Now, back in July, Jeff Snyder published a James Bond piece narrowing the possibility director contenders to just a handful of names. Now, the Telegraph has now seemingly confirmed those names and added a few more to the list. Now, granted, these are just reports; doesn't mean it's official or anything. But the report states that currently no script, no title, not even a director, no setting has been chosen, no source material selected from the Ian Fleming novels. However, a number of potential director contenders have now been summoned to Eon Productions London HQ for what is being described as the first round of speed dates. Now, of course, one of the directors who's not on board is Christopher Nolan, so don't get too excited with that one. Now, a couple of directors includes the likes of Edward Berger, who recently directed the Netflix film All Quiet on the Western Front. Other directors in place also includes Bart Layton, who directed that Barry Keoghan heist film American Animals. Jan Demek, who by the way is the director of Blade, the new Blade with Mahershala Ali, so which I believe he actually is no longer attached. Other directors on board includes David Machad, who also directed the Australian version of Animal Kingdom, and he also did The Rover, War Machine. Oh, we also got Kelly Marcel, who also worked on, who wrote the Venom movies, and she has her directorial debut being Venom: Let There Be Carnage. If that movie does well, and with critics honest, maybe she could be chosen. Who knows? And one also named that's even being on is Martin Campbell, who actually worked on Casino Royale and GoldenEye, which that could be interesting there. So yeah, now whether like these names will get chosen, like just because these are potential names, does not mean any of them will get chosen. But if I had to choose who I could totally see direct this out of the cast, I don't know, maybe Bart Layton because I really thought he did a great job with American Animals. Um, I don't know, maybe the yeah Edward Berger, who of course has Conclave out this year, which might hey if that movie does well, he could possibly get an Oscar win or nomination. Who knows? And of course, obviously, his Netflix film All Quiet on the Western Front, won a couple of Oscars and got nominated. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see here who is going to be. I'm really curious to see like if I had to guess, I'm thinking they're going to choose a director first, then we'll go on to see who the next Bond is. Like I really don't see them like getting the next James Bond out before a director, but we'll see. I mean, another Bond movie is way off. We probably won't get another like the next James Bond movie probably won't come out until maybe 2027 or 2028 the earliest, but we shall see. Anyway, let me ask you guys, what are your thoughts on some of these potential names to direct a James Bond film? Which one of these names do you think will be a good fit? Who else would you like to see direct? My director choice is actually a little interesting one, and that's Kenneth Branagh. I thought he did a great job with Door. Uh, also he did like that Jack Reacher movie, which is pretty cool. I could totally see, hit, and I think Jamie Dornan will also be a good Bond. Like Kenneth Branagh and Jamie Dornan both worked together in the movie Belfast. I could totally see Jamie Dornan, who was in the 50 Shades movies. I could really see him as a James Bond with Kenneth Branagh directing. That could be a cool matchup, but we'll see if that will be the case. But again, as I was saying, which one of these directors would you love to see direct the next Bond film? Who would you love to see play James Bond on screen? Are you even a fan of the Bond franchise? And are you even interested in checking out a new James Bond? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon Signer.